What's up, YouTube? Welcome to TTR Through the Ropes, the only place for your hot debates and wrestling takes. You know, we got SummerSlam coming up, and we got a lot to discuss. But first, I'll introduce myself. It's your boy, JD, and right next to me, I got my guy, Dirty Dan. Right next to Dirty Dan, we got RJ. Right next to RJ, we got Michi Black. It's the TTR crew, and we here to have our debates. Now, our first one might not be a debate. We'll be having our first conversation. Listen, I am absolutely confused. So for this first video, by the way, welcome to the first video. We're going to have a little series. We're going to have a SummerSlam series. This is the first video in it. So we want to talk about this Monday Raw. So this is the Raw before SummerSlam. There's one more, right? We have one more than SummerSlam, right?
Second Raw before SummerSlam.
Yeah, let's go with that. Right. So right before it. And something major happened, though. And the whole Liv and Dom thing took a twist and turn out of nowhere. And I'm going to say out of nowhere because I feel like here at TTR, especially me and Dirty Dan, we were probably preaching like they would probably stick together for some reason. I know we were texting each other that privately as well. And when Dirty Dom came out and said, "I hate you," I can't say that it was a total shock. I kind of thought that would be the thing. Like the 3 words, you know, I saw that coming. But I also didn't really see that coming in the same exact breath in a weird way. Like I thought that maybe that they would ride this out and somehow, you know, figure out a way to continue this, and it kind of just abruptly ended. So let's just start off with Dirty Dan. How do you feel about the Liv and Dom situation now? It kind of took us for a surprise a little bit. So where do you see the story developing from this point forward now that Dom has taken Rhea's side and has told Liv that he hates her?
Okay, well, in my opinion, I feel like this can go one or two ways. The first way is the obvious way that RG's been preaching for a minute, and that would be Finn teaming up with Liv. Or I'm still holding out hope this is all a swerve, and Dom is gonna screw Rhea. I don't want it to happen because they got great chemistry, but storyline wise, you can see the difference in him. Like he had more confidence when Liv was, even though he was trying to push away from Liv, he had more confidence. And then when Rhea's around, he turns into a little boy, like, "Oh, yeah, mommy," and all that other stuff. I have a feeling that's the reason I thought he would pick Liv in the first place. And I still think it might happen. I don't know. But, you know, if it's Finn, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, looks like it's going to happen, but I think it should go with Dom. Like, my man already got heat now. Can you imagine if he screws Rhea, bro?
Man, that'd be huge.
How much
the most hated person in the world.
It'd be crazy. It'll be crazy. So let's pass this off to now RJ and Meech. Where do you guys? Let's go RJ first. Where do you see this going? And let me throw this in there into the I guess the pot here as well. For me, I also see a possibility of Liv just going absolutely haywire and going almost beast mode and, you know, actually defending her title in a different way now and saying, well, now I'm going to show you how strong I can be, and almost go quote unquote psycho.
He's done it before, so.
Right. Do you feel like that's a possibility, RJ, or what are some of your thoughts as well?
Could, depending on what they want the rest of Liv Morgan's title reign to be. I mean, I guess they could do that. I don't think it's interesting. I like my route, of course. I think that like narratively goes together. Just, you know, Finn comes in and then it's those two or whatever, those 3 against the other 3, whatever, who cares? But there's an interesting idea of Dom taking some dominance here and picking a side. But I think the real interesting one is what if he picks neither side, and now it's a little switcheroo. The only problem with that is there's still a world heavyweight title for the women's division that's not being defended, and that kind of makes it more about Dom than that. But I don't know. It seems like there's way too many connecting lines that all kind of make sense. So, which on one hand is a good thing because that means I'm one, thoroughly entertained, but also two, I continue that because I don't know where it's going. But on the other hand, it kind of makes something stupid because, like, if Liv doesn't take Dom and then it's secretly her trying to take the other members of Judgment Day, then she just really sucks at getting revenge, and she's
Right.
kind of just, it's like, I
Right.
mean, I guess like she gets the title, but it's like she failed at the love thing, but it's like, okay, well now I just think Liv Morgan sucks at this.
But I mean,
So,
you did
I
say
would
something.
never think like that.
I was gonna say
I
you did
would
touch on
she's
something.
bad at revenge. She didn't get a revenge.
Yeah.
Rhea, she didn't even get the belt off of Rhea. The belt was vacant, so it's like
Right.
she didn't pin Rhea to get the belt. She
True.
couldn't take her love interest. She kind of just sucks at this.
That'd be true.
I don't know.
I mean, he has a good point. I would agree. But Meech, listen, he brought up a really good point though, in this whole thing. It's been entertaining, and somehow they have pulled this off to be like when we initially started this route of all of this. I remember here at TTR a couple months ago, we were talking about this could be very corny and just drawn out and very sobby and a love triangle, but this is turned into something very entertaining and something that, as RJ just said, can go multiple different ways, which is why it's such a good type of conversation to have. Peachy Black, how do you feel? And also to speak on some of this, how do you feel this has been successful, and how do you feel like this has worked out in everybody's favor and it's been so entertaining?
All right. So first, before we go anywhere, I'd like to start by saying Liv Morgan is not the bad guy. First and foremost. B, RJ, you're absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. We're just gonna leave it at that. Now,
What?
Yeah, but what though?
Yeah, you can't just say
he
you're
made a
wrong.
couple points.
Yeah.
I mean, I need at least one definitive you're wrong on something. Or am I just wrong in general? Like you can just say that.
I mean, maybe he disagree with your whole entire take. You say, what your take
He
is
said,
ass,
he said
bro.
you're wrong. But
We're
whatever.
gonna-
Anyway,
Well, anyway,
Whack.
so like I was saying,
I tried to put that out there.
I mean, it was the ending of your conversation. It
Yeah,
seemed like
like,
he had,
like-
yeah,
like,
he
you
killed
just
it.
killed me.
Like because Liv can't pin Rhea is what you said, and
Yeah,
those things, yeah.
What? She didn't do her job. Like, bro, she injured her. Like, how's that not getting revenge? That's part of the revenge.
That's part.
Injured the. Hold on. You injured the person that injured you and took you out for months in the same spot, literally. It's ironic, but it's just how the cards played. You took the title.
What
Regardless
RJ's
of-
saying, but
Look
what
at from
RJ's
vacant.
saying, imagine
Regardless.
you went after Dom and then somehow you end up with Finn. Like you didn't end up, and you went through all of these months of this for not even the person that you were supposed to be going after. Then, so then like,
which is why I believe the swerve is going to happen.
It's and you're
Go ahead.
That'd be
absolutely
great.
right. But until we see Finn make real moves, like Liv is winning right now. What has Rhea done besides come back and then she just yoked up Dom and told him to grow?
let's
like,
get Dirty Dan really quick. Or RJ,
No,
RJ,
no,
go ahead.
RJ, go first.
Yeah,
I'll
go
go
ahead, go ahead.
RJ, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think I haven't said she's failed yet. I'm saying if we go to SummerSlam and Dom picks Rhea or whatever, and then
okay.
that's it, I'm putting her on fraud alert because
Yeah.
she sucks at this. But if they go and either if she gets Finn, she wins. If she gets Dom, she wins. If she gets neither of them, then it's like, okay, well then all you did was take the vacant belt, which she probably would have had to give it up anyway. You know, I mean, I'm just saying. So it's like, I'm not saying she's the worst ever, but I'm saying she kind of sucks at this. She's got to go on a few more revenge tours to kind of like tighten it up because 1 out of like 3 objectives
It's
kind of
not
sucks.
it.
But I think she's gonna get one of them. But if she doesn't, who wrote this? That sucks.
Right.
Because like you just
I
wasted
agree.
my time.
Go Dirty Dan.
Well, that's the only reason I believe it's going to happen because I feel like they made this whole Finn thing look too obvious. So everyone's like, "Oh, this
Right.
is going to happen.
Yeah.
Finn's
Yeah.
it. It's going to be Finn." And then the whole thing is going to be Dom. That's why I believe it's
Yeah.
going to be Dom.
I
And in no
easily
offense,
could.
I think that's the right move. Even though him and Rhea have the best chemistry in the fucking world. And Dom, if you ever listen to our podcast, I just want to say, please teach us what the fuck you're doing.
What do
Bro.
you-
Because
It's
you
a
got
stash,
chicks
bro.
licking on your ear.
Bro, it's a stash,
This chick
bro.
was humping you. What is
Bro,
going on?
it's a stash, bro. Yo,
it's
yeah, bro. It has to be the Rey Mysterio. Yeah, I mean, it's the Mysterio mysterious right
no,
there. You
his
know what I mean?
dad is Eddie Guerrero. It's the Guerrero thing. man.
Facts.
I'm dead. All right. Well, so that wasn't the only thing that happened on Raw. It seems like Sami Bron is going to be a huge thing here. Bron ended the night with a big time spear out of nowhere on Sami. I know that RJ has a few things to say about Uso and how that match ended. So we'll kind of dive into a little bit of all of that. So continuing to talk about Rhea, but transferring to those matches towards the night. Speaking of Uso, what's up with Uso and Rhea? What do y'all think of this?
Jay took it to the Waffle House, bro. He took her to the Waffle House.
Like, is this a thing that we going with, Mitch? What you think? Talk to me.
Like a storyline type of thing.
I mean, period. Talk to me. I mean, it seems like you had a lot to say.
It's good. It's good. It's a good thing to talk about. Do I think to make anything of it? I don't see where Jey Uso will fit right now. Like, I'm gonna keep it to me. I don't see where he'll fit.
I agree.
Because Rhea, like, they have their own little thing. Damian Priest is also his own little thing intertwined with Judgment Day. Like, where would Jey fit in this? Like, I don't see where he'll fit. It's
the
fun.
bloodline. That's where he fits. Over there. Blue
Right
brand.
back,
You're over
yeah.
that way. That door
Like, it's
over
A
there. that's where-
SmackDown. So
It's fun to talk about, but like, I don't think
But
it's
then he
nothing
wins the
to-
match last night. So RJ, go off on what you have to talk about that. So he wins the match last night for them. He gets the pin.
I swear to God, if you guys keep mishandling my tag teams, I'm going to lose my mind. My tag champs got pinned on
Ooh.
free TV by the guy that they don't even trust to have the mid-card title. They need to leave my tag teams alone, especially if you're going to bring in the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm going to ask you to be nice to them because they could have gone to AEW and they're not. But my tag champs should not be getting pinned on Raw by the Yeet guy. Stop it. That's all I really want.
I know you're not talking about the fucking Judgment Day, bro.
I don't care who it is. Give it to Dummy 1 and Dummy 2. They shouldn't get pinned by Jey
shouldn't-
Uso on free TV.
They shouldn't have the
He's
title.
not lying.
He's
They're
not, but they
tag
shouldn't have the
champions.
title.
It doesn't matter whether if they should have the title or not.
They got
Yeah.
it.
Bottom line is they are the tag team champions, and they're making a decision to make them look weak by losing to the Yeet guy
Yup.
who can win a big match.
Yep.
So you're just making your
Alright.
tag team look weak, which is why your tag team division sucks.
But hold on. Like, you're not wrong. Neither of you are wrong, to be
I
completely
know I'm
honest.
not wrong. You ain't got to tell me.
RJ, I usually be oh
No
wow.
lies were told over here, but okay.
I would say
I know you
usually,
discredit on that.
usually I'm always arguing with you, but y'all are right. However, I will say, in Raw's defense, quote unquote, SmackDown has all the hoopers. If you're gonna keep it a bean, there's literally no one on Raw. Like,
They ain't
hold
winning
on.
over there either.
Tag- what you talking about? Tag division wise, everyone's
It was
over on
A-Town
SmackDown.
down there for the past
That's-
6
yeah.
weeks. All the tag teams are over there
They're-
doing nothing. They got to
But
start
they're
moving.
but they're
DIY
terrible
got
though.
them now. Who?
A-Town down under.
Big facts.
They're terrible.
Like
They're-
DIY, I'll let them go.
Like, to
I'm
the
not gonna
point-
A
slander them
tag
right
team
now.
has the tag
Right,
titles.
right.
We're
That's all that
free.
matters.
Now let them hoop with the other tag teams because they ain't doing it over on Raw. And AEW's been lacking other tag teams. They're pissing me off.
Hmm.
People gotta start getting together and being fun again.
I don't care. I thought I was the only one that knows that, but we'll keep for another day. The
All right,
trios
so
section
Uso-
is going crazy.
Uso gets the pin.
Uh-huh.
Sammy gets speared by Braun, which sets up
As
the
he
big
should.
Sammy
As he
and
should.
Braun
As-
face off
As he should, yes.
at
as he should.
SummerSlam, and this will wrap up this video. So Sammy and Braun, where do you guys see this one going? It seems like you all agree. We'll start this one off with RJ. So this one with RJ. We let Mitchie Black lead off. I let Dirty Dan lead off. I got RJ lead off on
That's
something.
fine. I'll wait.
Sammy
My turn.
Braun, how are you
I'm just
feeling?
gonna say that Sammy should get squashed in 30 seconds, and that would be a great SummerSlam match. I think it's Bron Breakker all the way, but also it'd be really funny to just watch him get squashed, and then Twitter implodes the other way, and every Sammy's so Hulk Hogan-esque in this, to why they treat Sammy like that, and I get to laugh and revel it, because Sammy's been doing a phenomenal job as the IC champion.
He fucking has.
You guys are all dumb.
Yep.
Are we acting like winning more than 2 matches is the same as systematic racism from Hulk Hogan? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's
God,
crazy.
pissing me off.
I couldn't
'Cause
believe I
Twitter
saw
is
that on
so
Twitter. I
annoying.
said, "What is going on,
I'm
bro?"
like, he won 4 times.
Hmm.
That's 4 championship
Four.
defense. Like, well, I mean, for like pay-per-views.
Yeah, yeah,
I
right.
guess because he was defending it weekly. But like, y'all want him to get to lose the title to Akira Tozawa on a Raw? No, no title should be defended or lost like that, unless it was interesting. But it wasn't interesting. Y'all need to leave Sammy alone. But with that being said, he should get speared through his shoes in 30 seconds. That'd be that'd be a great way to end that match.
I actually agree with you. As much as Sami Zayn is growing on me, I would actually like to see his run continue a little bit. But I think it would actually be absolutely hilarious, and it actually would be entertaining. I would love to see Sami get demolished and then a new champion just come about. I don't know why. It would just set it up to be just amazing. It's just something about watching a match just that it doesn't happen often. And to watch your baby face get destroyed right in front of you is so dramatizing, and it sets it up for just a good storyline. Boom, instantly. Dirty Dan, how you feeling? We'll let Mitchie Black go last because, you know, he over there shaking his head.
He over there making faces.
Sami Zayn so
anyway,
much. That's why he's going
Our hero, Sami Zayn.
Anyway.
God.
Look, I don't see Braun should win.
Okay.
But God, I don't know. I just got this fucking weird feeling, man.
Me too.
Unfortunately, no, because okay, look, we know it's a new regime, right?
Right.
But unfortunately, I have to go on past history. And on past history, WWE is known for fumbling the bag. They did it to Bray Wyatt. They did it to quite other people. They gave them momentum, and they just made them lose the titles, and then they just lost all momentum.
All momentum.
Why? I don't know. As much momentum as Braun has, he needs to win. You can't have him lose a title match again, bro.
I agree.
You just can't.
I agree.
Like, unfortunately, it seems like with WWE, they like believe in, oh, they're popular. They're going to keep cheering. No, it happened to Bray.
Yeah.
He lost to Cena and all this other crap, and they were just like, all right, it's okay. Over. It gets stale. Like, you got to capitalize. Now, squash them, I doubt they're going to let them squash them.
Same.
Even though they could, because let's be real, Goldberg squashed Brock Lesnar. So Braun could squash fucking Sami if they wanted to do it.
Yep.
So it'd be dope as a squash match. They love that little Rocky thing with fucking Sami. I just don't see it happening.
I love to see that shit happen, and then it gets shut down instantly. Go ahead, Mitchie Black. How you feeling about Sami and Braun?
Oh, the podcast, y'all know how I feel about. I'm not even gonna draw right now. Y'all know how I feel about Sami. I can't stand him. Can't stand him. Bruh shouldn't even he shouldn't have the title. He got to go. He gotta go. I will be floored, and I'll be writing a letter to Big P himself, letting him know this is some bullshit. Sami's still champion after Sunday, bro. I'm telling you. I'm sorry, after Saturday.
Are you sure you didn't send him a letter already?
I mean, his letter's gonna be
trying
on
to
Twitter.
ask for Ricochet back. You know what I mean?
Oh man, that
Listen,
man got speared.
we need Big Rico back. We need him back, bro.
Oh my god.
But Meej, what you don't realize is when that Sami IC title reign ends, he's going for the world title. Not now, maybe not even past Mania, but once he has no other title, they're gonna put him in the world title picture. So I hope you're ready to see my GOAT as the world champion.
Also, hold on.
Rocky,
before I lose it,
Rocky.
I like to say, Danny, I want to go back on the point that you said that they won't let Braun squash Sami. I definitely agree with you because they definitely let Sami beat Braun with one haluva kick. Like what? Like it makes no sense. He kicked him in one time.
This is why I said they
He's
have a history of doing so.
Oh my god.
Fuck the experience one time. Braun was killing people in 20 seconds or less and not even breaking a sweat.
Rocky just
didn't
needed one
break
punch,
Sami.
my boy. Rocky just
didn't
needed
break
one punch.
Sami.
He didn't. That's true.
He couldn't.
All
Sorry,
right.
brother.
Whoa. That's it.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the end of our first video for our SummerSlam series. This was all about the Raw that just passed. My man Mitchie Black does not want to end. He has a lot to say, man. But it's all right. It's all right. We got a lot more opinions coming to you. If you're catching this, please check out our second video in the SummerSlam series. We appreciate y'all for watching. You know, if you want to continue the conversation, the best way to do that is to head over to our Twitter at Thru the Ropes or head to our Discord at discord.gg/shoot to win, and you can join the conversation and continue. Till next time, y'all.